Hello and welcome to this pick a card messages from the fairies. I will tell you that I'm picking up a very strong self-love theme in these piles. So if you need a little bit of self-love or if you're going through a challenging time, go ahead and drop into your heart and notice which pile is speaking to you. It can be pile 1 over to the left, pile 2 in the center, pile 3 on the right. And while you pick your pile, I just want to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone who has contributed to the energetic exchange, either through Buy Me a Coffee, a personal reading, or through my membership. Your generosity is extremely appreciated, and I just wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude to you. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, go ahead and check down in the video description for the timestamps, and I will see you in your reading. Hey pile 1, welcome to your reading. So getting started with just the overall theme, pardon me for shaking the camera here, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So what the fairies really want to convey to you today is that you can bow out, that choosing to walk away from something or someone without fighting, without making a big deal about it is okay. If you're at your point where you just got nothing left to give, or you just kind of realize that there's no use, it's some battles, it's a losing battle, the fairies are really letting you know that it's okay, whether that be a relationship, a job, even just like a argument or a spat that you're having with someone. The fairies want you to know and really want you to consider what's in your highest good. Is it to continue to show up and go to war over this, or is it time for you to bow out? Bowing out, giving up, doesn't mean you're saying, hey, it's okay. It just means that you're going to choose to invest your energy somewhere else in a way that truly serves you. Now, that clearly doesn't come without really taking some time to consider, and the fairies are supporting you. We have Pine Spirit Purification. So on the opposite side, or on the flip side of this, where you're really kind of walking away and standing your ground, there is a clearing of your energy. There's this returning to who you really are and the work you came to do, how you're here to shine in the world authentically, as opposed to kind of conforming to the view other people have of you or for your life. But this Pine Spirit, this beautiful fairy energy coming in with her just adorable pink dress and pure white wings, just really feels like once you walk away, once you choose to disengage, you're going to come back to the light. You're going to feel free. Your energy is going to feel extremely clear. And from that point, we then have the New Beginnings card. So a fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So you're really walking away from something and into something far greater. And many times it's that ending that we struggle with. The beginning sounds really exciting, but actually walking away, actually taking some time out, or just letting go, giving up, that can come with a little bit of heartache, heartbreak, some suffering. So Spirit, the fairies, they really want you to pivot your focus to what opens up as a result of you no longer showing up to this battle, trying to make a point or prove yourself. What becomes available? What project, what idea, what creation, what fresh energy can you invite into your life to replace what's old, expired, and cantankerous is also a word that's coming in. Focus there, and it's going to make it a lot easier to kind of just, wipe your hands clean, move out of the denser energy and the struggle. Okay, and then here is an action step for you to take, and it really piggybacks on this New Beginning card. We have the 5 of Discs, destitution. You might feel a little bit left out in the cold. You might feel like things aren't working out for you. You might feel a little bit impoverished, like Spirit's kind of left you and abandoned you. And the fairies are really letting you know that all you need to do is look through the stained glass window. All you need to do is look towards, again, this new beginning. And you'll realize what you're letting go of wasn't really that great. and that there's so much more available. Okay. And then finally, Spirit really wants to get this through to you. We have rain. Rain, rain comes today. Let all your troubles wash away. This is definitely a purging, a clarity that's coming in, a purifying, a detox for some of you. It might be that you aren't necessarily leaving a relationship or a job or a commitment altogether, but you do need to give it some space, some room for the dust to settle. But this is definitely something that you're struggling with. It's definitely something that is probably keeping you up at night, or just kind of it's a very regular waking thought. And so just get in the shower if it's not raining when you catch this video, and just imagine the rain or the water clearing your energy, clearing your aura, your essence, free of this challenge, of this struggle. And see how you feel afterwards. It's something that you might need to do a few times. Just kind of envision yourself being fully cleansed of this, I'm hearing, nightmare, so that you can open up to this new beginning, and you can recognize that Spirit hasn't left you and is very much working with you on this next phase, on this next chapter. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile one. It's been an honor to do this brief little message from the fairies for you. If you want a full-length personal reading, go ahead and drop down into the video description. Check out my offerings. But until next time, be well. Hey, pile two, welcome to your reading. So the overall theme or message that the fairies want to get through to you is go with the flow and let things happen. You are a go-getter. You are someone who's got big dreams, got a beautiful, loving vision. And right now, you might be really trying to achieve it, really trying to push through it. And the fairies are coming through and say, chill out, relax, get on these winged fish and ride the wave. Really let things happen for you. Let things happen on your behalf. You're actually working against what it is you most want right now by taking action, because you're taking a lot of action that isn't necessarily meaningful. You do best, you thrive when you're busy, okay? Rather than working on what it is you're trying to call in or what it is you're trying to manifest or put out into the world, just pivot your focus a little bit to something else. Get busy doing something different. And then whatever it is you're trying to manifest will actually be called in very fluidly, very naturally, okay? And that is easier said than done, but Spirit is really communicating with you through this earth spirit stability. So we have water, let it flow, and earth, very stable, very secure. And the stability card is really about getting centered in your worth, getting strong and stable in love for yourself, in knowing that you don't have to push, or you don't have to achieve, or you don't have to outdo anybody in order to be worthy of what it is you want. You are naturally, inherently worthy. And really this earth spirit is helping you center and ground into that knowing. This self-love, I do pick up this pile. You've done the surface level self-love work, and now it's really about the embodiment. It's less about what you're externally doing for yourself and to achieve your dreams, and more about that internal knowing that you are enough, that you are worthy of them. Okay? And once you know that, it's going to be smooth sailing. So if you are looking for how to heal, or some tips and pointers on how to really embody your worth, that's going to come by really shifting your focus into what brings you joy, into how you can relax a little bit more rather than force your way forward. You know that you've done the work. You know that what you've created, what you've put out, that it's good. Now you just need to kind of be in this energy of worthiness so that it can come in. The reward can come in. You can receive. But the more you take action, the more you push forward. It's almost like you're pushing forward and simultaneously pushing what you want away. So love yourself. Stay in this moment. Stay in center and allow it to come to you, because it will come to you. And I don't pick these cards face up. So find balance. I think Spirit is really wanting you to really find this balance between effort and allowing, achieving and receiving, taking that action and then settling, relaxing. So find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And Spirit is really saying to me, and the fairies are really echoing it quite strongly, is what area of life are you completely ignoring? Because that is where the worth can be found. That it's like, oh, I'm a doer, so I have to do. But you're doing in order to prove yourself. You're doing in order to be enough to receive. And in your eyes, that's never done. There's always one more thing you need to do. And so you're avoiding and ignoring the fact that you need to chill out. You need to rest and relax. In the past, it's like you've rested and relaxed and uncomfortable feelings have come up. The anxiety of, oh my God, there's so much to be done. But you got to sit in that feeling in order to find your worth, in order to find that you don't need to keep pushing. Okay? And as you do that sitting and that reflection, we have this Princess of Swords, which is curiosity. Get curious about what to fill your life with when you're not working. And I've been through this deconditioning, and it is a deconditioning. It's a knowing that making more effort doesn't always correlate to receiving more. So get curious about what else you can look at, what else you can focus on. It doesn't have to be all work. It doesn't have to be all play either. But get curious, what will you invest your time and energy into? And then final message, turquoise. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works for you. So grab a piece of turquoise, sit with it, meditate with it. That beauty that you see in it, that frequency, that vibration, you hold it. You own that energy as well. So settle into it and know yourself as worthy of what you want. All right, pile 2, I have been honored to deliver this brief, very message to you. If you would like a longer, more personalized reading, go ahead and check out my offerings in the video description. But until I see you next time, go ahead and just find some balance. All right, pile 2, see you later. Hello, pile 3. Let's go ahead and see what the fairies most want you to know. Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. So I am feeling a little bit of a closed down heart chakra. And if you have been feeling like nothing's really happening, I just kind of feel like nothing great is happening, but nothing tragic or awful is happening either for you guys. It's because the heart is closing down. And you have this opportunity, this divine message from the fairies that's letting you know nothing's happening because you're starting to close it down. So start to open up to the miracle of life, the miracle of really just being able to go and do as you are called and as you please. Interesting message for you guys. And so where can you kind of shift and direct your focus to open your heart? And we have Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. So we have my favorite bear guide there, and we have the fox and the rabbit dressed as queen. So you are the queen of your empire or your kingdom. What is it that you most want right now? Because there's a little bit of, there's nothing really happening, but you're not really taking action either. So what action can you take to really create a miracle? And it could be something like changing up the artwork in your home. It could be something like, so the message really is to change something that's been constant for a really long time. Because the message is, change the artwork in your home, change your workout routine if you're hitting a plateau. If you're tired of the results you're getting in your business, then try a different strategy. But things have been the same for a really long time, and you're waiting for something to be different. And Spirit is actually inviting you to play and do something different, to try something different. And with this Sanctuary card, there's a disconnect, and Sanctuary is really speaking to this inner harmony where you're not just going within and asking So you're not just going within yourself and listening to the messages that you're getting, which are a whole lot of let go and surrender, but you're also being told, like, let go, surrender, and take action. So create with detachment, offer of yourself without expectation, and just try that on. It's a little bit of a foggy, dusty message. I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to this pile, to be completely honest, because there's so many coming in. But spirits, with this sanctuary card, it's like really going within and asking yourself, what can I do differently? Rather than waiting for things to change or being frustrated that nothing's really happening, what can I take responsibility for and change? Okay. And then if you need some inspiration, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So it might be a new hobby, it might be a new project, it might be a new content strategy that you're curious about testing out, but the answer you're looking for is in a book. So go ahead and grab the one that's closest to you, or maybe the one you're reading right now, or what Spirit is also saying is like the one that's dusty on your bookshelf because you had every intention of reading it cover to cover and you got like through the introduction and put it down. But go find whichever book is coming to mind and go ahead and open up to whatever random page and see what message it holds for you. Okay. And I don't know if the camera will pick up on it, but a race car or I'm sure it wasn't a race car, but a car that sounded like a race car just went flying past. And so I feel like once you get inspired, once you unlock this hidden message that's in a book, you're going to be able to propel yourself forward and really open up to these miracles that the fairies are saying they're here, they're ready, they're waiting, but you have to actually take action. Right? So one of the other piles was all about stop taking action, and you guys are really being called to take action, but not without going within first. And this is an echo of that sanctuary message. The Prince of Cups is inviting you to drop within the heart. If you are kind of not resonating with I'm taking a ton of action, you're not taking the right action, is what Spirit and the fairies really want to share with you, is that you're taking action for the sake of taking action. And that's why nothing's changing. So go within and ask yourself, what's the aligned action that I can take? And then follow it. All right. And then your final message is gratitude. Everything will be all right. Fairies dance in your delight. So for some of you, you are used to the emotional highs and lows. And now that you're not feeling them, it's like, oh, nothing's happening. And that's part of the challenge here, is that there is no challenge. And that's why you're not looking for solutions. That's why you're not trying anything different. But you are being invited to ride this time of ease, this time of no thing happening, and really embrace it as, what do I want to make happen? Can I use my energy to catalyze into my existence, to bring in? So it's like things are going easy, but there's almost a little bit of lack of gratitude for it because you're used to the emotional highs and lows. And this is very calm. This is very peaceful. And so it just has brought you into a funky energy. So take action. Go and do as you are inspired and expect miracles to result. All right, my love, if you want a deeper reading, if you want to go a little bit more into this energy and how it is you can call in some change, go ahead and check down in the video description for my offerings. I have personal readings. I have community space that might also be really healthy for y'all right now. And but until next time, it's been an honor to read your cards. I will see you later. Bye.